Welcome everybody to mini golf tournament number 5. We have a good one here. Steven, his putt to start drops in for a hole-in-one, looking for his third win this season. Carter, his putt rolling down. Does he have the line? No, missed it to the left. Nolan, he won the second Twin Tour fan tournament, got an invite to this tournament here. Has a chance to get his invite to the major. Nolan's putt just missed it for a hole-in-one to start. Can the fan Nolan win this mini golf tournament? My putt to start. Trying not to take last place like I've done in 2 of 3 tournaments so far this season. Carter's putt in for 2. My putt rolled it in for 2. Down 1 to start. On to hole 2. Steven for back-to-back holes in 1. Got a weird bounce there. Has a look for 2. Carter. His putt. Missed it for a hole-in-one. Nolan. His putt on a good line. Just missed it. My putt. Got a soft bounce there. Missed it to the right. Gonna tap it in for my 2 up to 4. Carter for his 2, rolls it in, also up to 4. Nolan gonna tap it in for his 2, and Steven to stay in the lead. Got it to go up to 3. On to hole 3. Steven's putt here. Does he have the line? No, missed it to the left. Carter, his putt got a bounce. Makes it around. Good speed there. Nolan, his putt just missed the wall, makes it around, missed it to the right for a hole-in-one, stays there by the hole. My putt on the way, missed it to the left and rolls by. Now for my 2, lipped it in up to 6. Carter for his 2, got it to go, also up to 6. Steven to stay in the lead. Lipped it in. Nolan for his 2. Got it to go up to 6. On to hole 4. Some good mini golf being played here early. Still anyone's tournament. Steven, his putt comes up short. Gonna tap it in for 2 up to 7. Carter, his putt on the way. Rolls over the hole. Got a soft bounce off the wall. Nolan, the fan, trying to get the win this tournament. His putt got a bounce. Not enough speed. Gonna tap it in for his 2 up to 8. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a mini golf tournament. My putt got a bounce. Comes up short. Carter for his 2. Got it to go up to 8. My putt for 2. Rolled it in. All 2s to start. On to hole 5. Nobody's made it 3 yet. This tournament, Steven got it for a hole-in-one on an early record watch here. Carter, his putt, good speed. Gonna tap it in for 2 up to 10. Nolan, his putt on the way. Missed it to the right. Gonna tap it in for his 2 up to 10. My putt. Hole-in-one to get into second place. Lips out and rolls over. Oh no. Now for my 2. Missed it. Gonna tap it in for 3. Up to 11. On to hole 6. Steven for back-to-back holes in 1 here. His putt stays down there by the hole. Carter, his putt rolls around. Got a weird bounce there off to the right. Got another one in a good spot. Nolan, his putt bounces back. Missed it to the left. My putt in last place right now. Hole-in-one would be big here. Missed it to the left. Now for my 2. Got it to go up to 13. Nolan. Can Nolan get his invite to the major here? His putt missed it to the left. Got it for his 3 up to 13. Carter for his 2. Rolls it in. Now in solo second place, Steven rolls it in for 2, up to 10. On to hole 7. Steven a 2-shot lead early here on record. Watch his putt off the back of the hole. Carter. His putt on the way. Missed it to the right. My putt. Down 3 to the lead. Lips out. Rolls off into the corner. Nolan. His putt on the way. Does he have the line? No, missed it to the right. Gonna tap it in for his 2, up to 15. Steven rolls it in for 2, up to 12. Carter rolls it in for his 2, up to 14. My putt for 2. Missed it to the left. Gonna tap it in for 3, up to 16. On to hole 8. Steven, his putt here makes it up. On pace to break 30 on his own. I'm just kidding. His putt drops down onto the green. Carter. His putt rolls up. Rolling down through the cones. Can he find it for a hole-in-one? Drops out and no, missed it. Nolan. His putt here rolls up the right side. Rolling down through the cones. Up against the wall. Ends up next to Steven. My putt. Hole-in-one would be big here with some speed. Rolling back down. Oh, no. Now for my 2. Not enough speed. Rolls back down again. Now for my 3. This one makes it up. Would be a big save. Rolling down through the cones. Drops out and missed it. Carter gonna tap it in for 2, up to 16. My putt for 4. Rolled it in up to 20. Steven rolls it in for 2, up to 14. Nolan rolls it in for his 2, up to 17. On to hole 9. Steven for a 15 on the front 9. His putt, does he have the line? Not enough speed. Gonna tap it in for his 2, a 16 on the front 9 for Steven. On record watch here, Carter, his putt, rolls off to the left, bounces back off the wall. Nolan. His putt on the way. This one might need to go. Comes up short. Nolan now for his 2. Got it to go. A 19 on the front 9. My putt. After that 4 on hole 8. Breaking back to the right. Stays to the left. Gonna tap it in for my 2. A 22 on the front 9. Down 6 to the lead. Carter, all 2s on the front 9 up to 18. On to the back 9 we go. 9 holes to play in mini golf tournament number 5 here in year 2, season 9. Nolan's putt gets stuck in the tire. My putt makes it in. Drops in for a hole-in-one. Can I make a comeback here? Steven, his putt missed the tire. Rolls down to the right. Carter. His putt missed the tire as well. Nolan for his 2. The fan trying to get his invite to the major here. Missed it. Gonna tap it in for 3, up to 22. Carter. His putt on the way. Lips out. Wow, Carter just down 2 here. His putt in for 3, up to 21. Steven. To build his lead. His putt missed it. Gonna tap it in for his 3, up to 19. On to hole 11. My putt for back-to-back holes in 1. Rolls over the edge. Steven. His putt got a bounce. Missed it and rolls by. Carter. His putt bounces back. Gonna tap it in for his 2, up to 23. Nolan, his putt here. Got a bounce, but not on line. Good try there. Gonna tap it in for 2, up to 24. Steven, for his 2, lipped it in up to 21. My putt for 2, got it to go up to 25. On to hole 12. My putt rolls up the line. Can I find it for a hole-in-one? Rolling down, drops out, missed it to the left. Steven, his putt rolls up the line. Can he find it for a hole-in-one? Rolling down, missed it to the left as well. Carter, his putt rolls up the line. Can he find it for a hole-in-one? Drops out. It drops in for a hole-in-one. Carter up to 24. Wow, Nolan. His putt also rolls up the line. Can he get the roll here? Rolling down. Drops out. Missed it. Gonna tap it in for his 2, up to 26. Steven, for a one-shot lead, got it to go up to 23. My putt for 2. Rolled it in up to 27, down 4. On to hole 13. Coming down the stretch here in mini golf tournament number 5. Carter just down 1. His putt makes it in. Gets down there by the hole. My putt rolls back down and out to the right. Steven, his putt here in the lead. Missed it, rolls back down. Same thing for Steven. Nolan, his putt hits the wall there. Comes up short. Carter gonna tap it in for his 2. Might be tied for the lead. Steven to stay in the lead. Bounces back off the pin. Now to be tied for the lead with Carter. Got it to go up to 26. Nolan for his 2. Missed everything there. Wow. Now for 3. Got it to go up to 29. My putt for 2. Bounces back off the pin. Gonna tap it in for my 3, up to 30. On to hole 14. The slide hole here. Carter's putt. Hole-in-one to possibly take the lead. Stays there by the hole. My putt. On the way. Got a soft bounce. Steven, his putt. Rolling down. Same thing for Steven. Nolan, can he get a soft bounce on a good line? Lips out for a hole-in-one. We all stay there around the hole. Nolan gonna tap it in for 2, up to 31. Carter rolls it in for 2, up to 28. Steven rolls it in for his 2. And my putt for all 2s. Got it to go up to 32. On to hole 15. Carter's putt here. Got a weird roll. Rolling back down. Comes up short. Now for his 2. Missed it to the left. My putt. Hole-in-one would be big. Hit off the back of the hole. Too much speed. Steven, his putt on the way. Missed it to the left and rolls by. Nolan, down 3 to the lead. His putt. Got a soft bounce. My putt. Almost bounced out, but in for 2, up to 34. Nolan missed it to the left. Gonna tap it in for 3, up to 34. Carter rolls it in for 3, up to 31. Steven for the solo lead. Got it to go up to 30. It all comes down to this in mini golf tournament number 5. Steven, a one-shot lead, looking for his 3rd win this season. His putt missed it to the right. Carter. Can Carter get the win here in his invite to the major? His putt, not enough speed. Now for his 2. Hits off Steven's ball. My putt. Down 4 to the lead. On a good line, but not enough speed. Gonna tap it in for 2. Comes up short. Nolan taking a different line here. His putt on a good line. Missed it to the right. Gonna tap mine in for 3, up to 37. Nolan rolls it in for 2, up to 36. Carter in for his 3, up to 34. Steven rolls it in for 2, now a 2-shot lead. On to hole 17. Steven's putt here, snuck it through, missed it to the left. Nolan, his putt on the way, on a good line, tracking, drops in for a hole-in-one, up to 37. Carter, his putt here, pulled it to the left, finds the foot of the dinosaur. Oh no, my putt. On the way, snuck it through, comes up short. Gonna tap it in for my 2, up to 39. Steven rolls it in for 2, up to 34. Carter taps it out for 2, has a look for 3. Lips out. Gonna tap it in for his 4, up to 38. On to hole 18. A tricky 18th hole here. Limited time hole at Big Putts. My putt. Missed it to the left. Carter. His putt on the way. Bounces off to the right. Has a look for 2. Nolan. His putt on the way. In second place right now. Bounces off to the right. Steven. Hole-in-one for 35. On a good line. Lips out. Wow. My putt for 2. Now for my 3. Got it to go, a 42 and another last place finish. Carter rolls it in for 2, up to 40. Nolan for a second place finish. Takes a big bounce off the back wall in a tricky spot. Now for 3. Missed it. Gonna tap it in for 4. A third place finish for Nolan. Steven for his 2 in the win. Got it to go. Congrats, Team Steven. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.